So I might be a little late to the party, but I just finished watching the first season of Smiling Friends, and it is genuinely the best thing I've seen from Adult Swim in a while. Now, before I start getting into why I love the show a lot and all the reasons why it's so great, I just want to give a little bit of context into how I walked into the show. I always had a liking for Adult Swim and some of its original shows like Aqua Teen Hunger Force or Metalocalypse, and about a year ago I started working a job that gives me money at the cost of waking up at 4 in the fucking morning. And every time I wake up, Adult Swim is playing on the living room TV. And for a good bit of time last year, I would wake up to the absolute abysmal Laser Wolf or 12-ounce Mouse. I absolutely hate these shows, the former in particular, for how lazy in everything they are. 12-ounce Mouse's animation looks like it's made in fucking MS Paint and features the most deadpan voice delivery possible, and Laser Wolf is quite possibly the worst show I've ever seen, and is on the list of the worst things I've ever had to witness in my life. There is no creativity to it. There's nothing special or to be said in the show. It's this vomit of blank, vibrant colors that are absolutely sickening, the character designs are disgusting, and the voice acting is downright fucking offensive. Waking up every morning to shows like this made me so disappointed in Adult Swim. Seeing them go from having good, effortful animation and actually giving a shit about the voice acting, I mean, look at Dana Snyder's performance as Shake in Aqua Teen. It's so full of character, and then you look at any character in Laser Wolf, and it's so painfully deadpan. It was so upsetting to see this downfall in quality. Even with shows like Rick and Morty being hosted on the channel, I still got this fucking garbage shoved in my face pretending like it was worth being a thing. But now that seems like it's over. I was seeing reruns of Mike Tyson's Mysteries. I honestly thought Tuca and Birdie had its entertaining moments. Dana's basically doing a Shake voice for his performance of Baby Ball in Bald Masters 9009. Adult Swim started shaping itself back up into being genuinely entertaining. And then they greenlit Smiling Friends. Smiling Friends oozes personality, creativity, comedy, artistic merit in every style. Putting my bias aside of actually being a fan of Psychic Pebbles, this show is genuinely fantastic and so incredibly entertaining through and through. No show in a while has been able to make me laugh as consistently as Smiling Friends does. Its humor is so on point with the current generation, which has helped heavily given the fact that it's made by 2 OG YouTubers, and as far as I know, one of them getting their start on new grounds. Which I think also benefits how it can make so great content in such a little time span. It is a show made for my generation and the one previous, and I am so happy it exists. From the excellent voice acting of pretty much all the characters, to even the subtle attention to detail in the animation. They didn't need to animate Charlie slightly pulling up his underwear while Mip and Pim are having a conversation. They didn't need to show Charlie pulling out his phone and ever so quietly put in the sounds of someone tapping their fingers on a phone. But they did, because these people care about quality. And it shows. The writing is handled so well that in the very short amount of time the episodes have, it can make me feel all the emotions that it wants me to feel. I mean, for example, I feel sadness and pity for Pim being neglected in Enchanted Forest. And just the art direction. There is so much just insane shit that goes on in this show. It blends 2D animation with live action, CGI, and stop motion so perfectly. It has its own distinct style of blending basic looking shapes and colors with highly detailed, ultra realistic drawings, and it never really ever comes off jarring. It all feels natural in this insane world that these characters live in. It's just got this simple yet complex feel to it. You can walk into the room or wake up to it playing and get enjoyment out of it, or you can sit down and pay as much attention as humanly possible to every pixel and enjoy and appreciate the aforementioned extreme attention to detail that the team puts into the show, and I love that so goddamn much. I also just love how human this show feels. There's so many moments in the writing or in the voice acting, especially with the interactions between Charlie and Pim, that take the show from being animated to genuinely feeling like real humans interacting outside of a show, but in real life.
She's actually pretty good at that.
Yeah, she's good.
Let's go out there and make people smile!
Oh my God, I did not think he was going to do that. That scared me. That actually scared me a little bit.
Yeah, it's unlocked. You can come in.
Just right over there. Yeah, right over there. That's fine. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were this place or the one next
Yeah,
to
I think it's just something to do with the way the address shows up in the app. I mean, it's not a problem. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, I just need to take a picture of the food really quick.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah, no, all good.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yep, thanks.
Good night.
You have a good
Thank
one.
you. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas. I hope they didn't forget the straw again. They always do. And they did. Great. They forgot it. Cool. Just what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted, actually. Cool.
But at the same time, there's the ending argument in Frowning Friends, where Charlie seems self-aware.
This is a beautiful ending. Oh, the Renaissance men came into town finally. I literally told you at the beginning the Renaissance men were coming into town. He didn't believe me.
Like, he knows that he's in a show without going incredibly meta with it, like Deadpool. Not to say that kind of meta humor is bad. I like it here and there. But I do very much more enjoy the more subtle aspect of breaking the fourth wall. Normally, I would go through every episode and get my thoughts on it, but given how this season is only 8 episodes and they range from being between 10 to 15 minutes, I don't really feel like I have much to say about any of them here. I mean, overall, I'd have a lot of fun with all of them. I'd probably say my favorite episodes are Mr. Frog, Enchanted Forest, and Shrimp's Odyssey, but like I said, every episode in here is great. Favorite moments in the show would be Mr. Frog in general, the very ending of Desmond's Big Day Out with the alien and the TV, the Jimmy Fallon parody, Mib's death, the twist at the end of Shrimp's Odyssey, Alan dressing up as 2019 Joker, the ending to Who Violently Murdered Simon L. Salty, and finally, Gilbert fucking Gottfried voicing God in Charlie Dies and Doesn't Come Back. I'd say my episode scoring would go about 8, 9, 9, 7, 7, 8, 7.5, and finally 7. Overall, I would give Smiling Friends Season 1 a strong 9. It's an overall fun watch with a lot of really great highlights and very, very, very rare moments where my enjoyability dips just ever so slightly. I don't think I've ever had a moment in the show where I wasn't entertained. It would be a fucking hate crime if the show doesn't get a Season 2, and I hope that it's a sign of a new and better future for Adult Swim shows.
And of course, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already.